Hey guys, I got this Kentucky long rifle. It's an old one from about 1850, 1860s maybe. I'm not sure what year it's from. There's no markings of a maker on the barrel. I haven't taken the barrel out of stock, so I'm not sure if there's markings underneath the stock maybe who made the barrel. But I got a problem. Something, the hammer doesn't lock back all the way. Spring's good in it, but it just doesn't stay back. And I cleaned out the barrel. The barrel's got good rifling. It's not all rotted out. So I'll just give you a look at it. It's got the double triggers. There's a few things missing off of it. The stock probably been cut back. It's got a repair here where the stock is cracked on both sides. See the crack runs up through here. So we put that repair on there. It's got some initials on it. Looks like JD. And I'm pretty sure that washer is not correct. That I've seen some on the internet. I got a brass piece there under that screw. So I'm going to take the lock mechanism out. And I may have to take the trigger assembly out and see what's broken inside there. Okay guys, I'm going to try and take this Kentucky rifle apart, get the lock out, and see if I can fix whatever's broken in here. Now I've never taken one of these apart, so we'll see how this goes. It looks like you take this big screw off. I'm thinking that goes all the way to the other side to the lock, and that screw's pretty loose. Okay. See that? Hole's kind of hogged out. I don't know if I think it may have originally come with a washer on there, but that's probably not the original. Let's see if this comes apart now. This lock comes out, and it does. I guess I didn't need to take that one screw out. Just oh, look at that inside of that wood. I'll show you a close-up of it. So, and you can see how this trigger is awfully loose in here, so something's not quite right with that either. I think it should be pinned in or something. I can see where this adjusting screw hit something in there. I can try and take this off, but push that up. Look at the wood side here. Pull the flashlight back a little bit. Okay, see the wood is kind of gouged out. I'm not sure if somebody carved out some of the wood, if there's any pieces missing or what. I can see a nail right here. So what I might have to do is gently pry with a putty knife in here, try to pull that nail out. Then I can see what's going on with these triggers here. See what's up with that. Okay, so I really don't know when this was taken apart last, but somebody put a tack in it right here. So we're gonna try and just lift that. See that tack they put in there? Get that out. Okay, so there's the back side of the wood. This is pretty ancient. piece, this in there, and get the trigger out. And I have to, let's show you, I'll zoom it in a little bit. So I'm going to have to take the trigger guard off, see what's up with that. It's got two, looks like it has two screws, one here and one there. This is a magnetic screwdriver. Yep, fits in there pretty good. It's kind of interesting taking this old gun apart just to see what's all inside here. Somebody put this screw in because the hole is probably all messed up. That's a big screw. Okay, we got the trigger guard off. That don't see any markings on it. If that's an original trigger guard. Shows a lot of wear right in here, but not much here. So it appears to be original to the gun though, because the holes all line up and it fits good. Did you get that? Okay guys, as far as the trigger mechanism, I just started pulling on this and it pulled straight out. So this, what I've read, is this screw right here adjusts the sensitivity the set trigger, and it looks to me like the pin is gone out of here for the trigger. That's what the problem is. Oops, sorry, it wasn't in frame there. But the pin's gone. That holds that trigger in, which I could probably find a pin to fit in there. I think what I'm going to do is adjust this off a little bit, back a little further. Okay, so what I figured out is this is a single lever double set trigger. So to fire the gun, you have to pull this rear trigger down, and then it's supposed to engage this sear here, which looks like a piece that's broke off the tip here. Like that's too short. So the way it's supposed to work is pull this down, and this trigger would engage into that sear, and then you pull this trigger to fire the gun. Small one would release that. That'd come up and hit the firing mechanism here. It would break this sear loose, and then the hammer would drop. It looks to me like someone, like the sear spring broke on this, and it looks like someone tried to make a spring out of a staple, like a heavy staple that comes on cardboard boxes, which just really doesn't have any give to it. You can't compress that at all. So I've tried tighten that screw up, and then it just doesn't have any give to release. So what I need is a sear spring for this, and what I'll probably end up doing is taking a welder and welding a little metal on here and then filing it back down till that engages that sear there. Then the gun should be able to work. Also, I think what they did was they knocked the pin out here on this trigger. So that trigger is just laying in there. And then what they were doing was they were using this trigger alone to fire the gun. Because it looks like either both of these push up on this other sear to fire the gun. So, I get all that fixed. I'll make a video of firing the gun. Okay, I was thinking about how to take this stock, how to get the barrel out of the stock. And it looks like they just have some tape here, hold it together. And at the back here, this metal piece with the screw in it, right here, it may be a little notch holding that barrel in. That could be it. So I'm thinking I might take that apart and see what happens. I'm going to cut this tape here. Let's see what happens here. Okay. I know they're supposed to be, the stock is supposed to be pinned to the barrel. Like they're supposed to be, like it looks like a pin there. There's some nails all along here. So I'm not sure where the pin is that you have to knock out. But who knows, there may not be any pins in there. They might have just puttied the holes over. So, I'm going to take this screw out here. See what happens. Let's see here. Yep, the stock is coming up. It's coming off of there. Looks like that was all that was holding it in onto the stock. There we go. Just some tape and that screw was all that was holding it. So now, see, I took that tape off of there, and I don't know if that's part of the barrel or if it's just kind of pushed into the end of the barrel. But I'll show close-ups of that. Here's the stock. You can see where somebody put a repair in there. Look at, this is really old. I'm not sure if this is the original stock or replacement or who knows what. As old as this is, you never really know. It's got a split right there also. I know these stocks are really hard to find.
So looking okay in there.
Yeah, but we're gonna get this to fire. Okay, so these ramrod tubes here. I don't know if the tape is just holding it on or if it's, looks like there's tape in there or something too.
There's something jammed in there.
Yeah. The tape might be just holding it on. I thought that it came up through this hole here and it was spread out with some tabs or something holding that in.
Aren't there supposed to be a band there to hold it around it?
I'm not sure. Kind of has a bunch of little grooves in different places. Like it's been cut out. I'm not sure if this stock was on a different gun or a different barrel. If that's the original barrel or replacement barrel or who knows what. As old as that is.
There's little notches here.
Is there little notches underneath?
Right here and here.
Okay, let me take a look. Let's,
See?
yeah, there is.
And here.
Okay. So those little notches probably went into the grooves, and it probably had a little
To hold the barrel on.
a little loop there or something, and then the pins went through that. Here too, the pin went through there. You can actually see where the pin scraped when somebody pounded in, right there. And you can see the color difference
Barrel don't have a name on
of
it.
the barrel. I'm not sure. And it might have had another pin right here, where if the stock was longer at one time. So let's look at this here. This end here, this piece is really, it's attached in there somehow. It could be just shoved in there. Kind of, it looks
It's
like
attached.
it's separate pieces, but it's rusted in there now, which we're gonna leave it that way. It also has a looks like a crack there, but not sure.
I think it's
Side, it doesn't look like it has a crack. Anyway, we're gonna get this to work.
It's got a crack.
This may just unscrew, and it looks like it does. This unscrews probably for cleaning.
Ooh. Boy, that's
So-
dirty.
Yeah, I could blow that out. Your nipple comes off. Cleaning. Now, try to find a maker
No
on
matter.
this. I'll look real closely.
It has no matter.
Bottom of the barrel. You don't see a maker on there?
I didn't say nothing. It even looked like a maker's mark.
Yeah.
Now listen, it's on this.
Let's see, unless it's on a different flat. It doesn't look like there's any maker's marks on there. Unless it's on one of these other flats. Yep. I did not see a maker's mark. Let's see on the other flat. Face down. That part was in the barrel. Or in the stock. I did not see any maker's mark at all on there. Pretty interesting. Pretty cool gun. Simple, real simple. A lot more simple than modern guns, probably, I would say. Pretty neat. I'm going to try to get this to fire, though. Get those little parts fixed. I'm going to put it together, and I'll make a video of firing it. Some black powder. If I can get everything to work, we'll shoot it.